Welcome to You Don't Know Vietnam, the show that demystifies Vietnam for global audiences by talking to the creatives, trendsetters and business owners who are taking on the market. Vietnam isn't all rice paddies and buffaloes, you know, as you're about to find out. I'm Ian Payton, co-founder of We Create Content, and on this episode of You Don't Know Vietnam, I'm talking to beatboxer and looper Flow.D. In a country where the go-to music is love songs, Flow.D uses only his mouth to produce growly drum and bass with the goal to get Vietnamese audiences right out of their comfort zone. Today, he talks about his new music video, Crossing the Line, his experience working on commercial projects in Vietnam, and he also breaks down one of Vietnam's biggest musical mysteries, Vinahouse. Khoa ơi. What's up? Welcome to the podcast, You Don't Know Vietnam.
Hey, what's up, Ian?
Nice to have you here.
Thank you for the invitation.
You've been busy, right?
Yeah, I've been busy, and I will be busy on the next upcoming days because it's going to be Vietnamese holiday. Yeah. And when everyone's about to rest and to have a holiday is the time that I'm the most busy. This afternoon, I'm going to leave. I'm going to go on a bus to Hội An because there will be lots of shows, events, and festival there. For example, I'm representing Rec Vietnam is Philip and Ngọc, and they are trying to make a music scene of Vietnam to grow, and they want to invite some Vietnamese band. For now, it's not that lots of followers, but they want to push the Vietnamese scene, Vietnamese music scene, to be everywhere. So this afternoon, I'm gonna go to Hội An with some Vietnamese band as well.
Great.
And it's gonna be cool.
Yeah. I'm actually going to Hội An this weekend as well. There's a festival down there.
For the Studio Adventure. Yes, I'm gonna perform.
Oh, brilliant. So I'll see you there.
See you there.
Apart from shows, you're working on personal projects, new material, things like this?
I'm working on my new music video. It's gonna be a little bit spoiling, but I'm calling it Cross the Line. It's gonna be my new music video about myself to cross the actual comfort zone, to get out of my comfort zone, and I'm willing to do everything I can to be better in my own work, also in the general world. And that track is going to be a drum and bass track.
I've heard it. I like it.
Thank you. And everything is beatboxing and voice trigger and loop station as well. So hopefully there will be I can really do a new thing to the Vietnamese music scene.
And you've got some vocals in there as well, right?
Yeah, I actually write lyrics and about crossing the line. Yeah. There is so much there was so much line to cross, but I'm willing to do it. Right. Yeah.
What sort of lines do you need to cross?
In my imagination, with this track, there will be there are a lot of loop, and I am in the middle. And when I'm crossing one line, one circle, and I will meet another circle. So it's I will getting out of my comfort zone, but there will be another one. So will I willing to pass it again and again and again to get to my point? It's actually a little bit about fighting myself as well, because I'm not exaggerate about this, but I'm usually love to sharing my experience to my friends. But after a while, I realized that I keep getting them like better and better. But what about me? Like I have to sit back and see through things, and I need to do that for myself. And for now, that is the line that I want to cross. And also there are lots of things, because I am not like brave enough back in the past. I'm not brave enough to cross a lot of things, but now I'm willing to, and I will take my advantage and opportunity, whatever.
Great. And that's so it's personal development, but it's also like professional as a beatboxer, producer.
Yes.
So it's life development.
Yes. And there was a sentence like, I'm ready to fail to be successful.
What does success look like for you then as a beatboxer and producer in Vietnam?
Spreading my vibe and spreading my music. Also the knowledge of new music to Vietnamese people. I am just like every kind of Vietnamese people, that we are really still in our comfort zone. That's why we always listen to same kind of music that comfort us. And I don't want that. I want to make something new to Vietnamese people, not for the world, but like something new. I want to bring something new to them, for them to understand that there would be like so much more thing out there on the world, and there will be like a lot of lesson as well. And I want to get that into my track and to spread that into Vietnamese world, the music scene in Vietnam. And yeah, that is what I'm heading to.
Yeah. Well, you're already doing it, right? So it's just about doing it more, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
So I saw you live recently, and I was super impressed, man. You had that place pop in, and like I felt like I was in a drum and bass rave from the UK. You know, like just the sound quality, and it was all coming from your mouth. It was mental. So keep going.
Yes, I will, of course.
And you mentioned that, you know, in Vietnamese, people being in their comfort zone with regards to music. What does that look like? What are they listening to that you want to blow open with all your bass lines and snares?
So I want to talk about how Vietnamese people listen to Vietnamese music. This is just my perspective. So Vietnamese people, also Vietnamese singer or Vietnamese artists, they also want to please their audience as well. That's why they usually make some kind of the same topic with different lyrics and different kind of maybe chord progression or some kind of in the producing way. And for example, Vietnamese ballad or pop music is usually into like love song kind of, and I think Vietnamese people kind of like it. And I am not tend to make Vietnamese people to like my music, but with like the love lyrics or something like that. That is not the thing that I'm interested in, and I want to blow a new wind into their head. It's like because when people listen to something that they like, and they just start to like just listen to that kind of music, and yeah, to me it's not bad, but it's like I think it's time for us to have knowledge about new music, and for us to understand more about like the world music as well. And also Vietnamese people can be able to do it as well. So I don't want Vietnamese artists to be like recognized too much about their work, but like I want them to actually building a way separate from the same music all the time, so we can like start to have more audience to have like knowledge into new music. So yeah,
and I guess it's like triggering different emotions.
oh yeah,
So it's not just love and love stories, but like all the other emotions that we can strike with different music.
that's absolutely right. It's about the emotion as well, because actually Vietnamese singer and the Vietnamese songwriter do actually really good work about keeping the emotion for the audience to listen to, but within the topic of love, it's really good. But sometimes I want more from the popular Vietnamese artists, and they have the urge. They must have the urge to do it as well, because I don't want them to get like to do this kind of topic to please people so they can grow really fast. But that is just one stream. There is lots of stream to get into like the big ocean, and I want that, and I want Vietnamese people just like me to understand that there will be so much more opportunity, so much more way to get into the ocean. And yeah, that's what I really want.
Admittedly, most times that I've seen you perform, it's been drum and bass. And I can see your love for drum and bass.
Right.
And when I see you perform, I see the audience's love, although admittedly, when I look around, it's usually foreigners in the crowd. Are you finding much luck with sharing this love for drum and bass with other Vietnamese audiences? Like, are they appreciating this as much as you do?
Yeah, so this is as I mentioned about, I love my old self. It's like I love sharing my experience to my friend. That's why some of my friends, that really close friends, I always share to them what I love, and I share to them the knowledge of what kind of drum and bass that I love, and they have knowledge about it after that, and they listen to that as well. So some of them, I think they kind of get a little bit inspiration from me, and that is the really cool thing, because otherwise they usually listen to of course the world music, that like more into EDM, dubstep, or Skrillex kind of, because he's really there. Like there's so much more thing, so much more type of music which please their ear. And also 2 years ago I lived in Saigon for 2 years, and there was a group of DJ there. They call themselves Beats Saigon, and there's some of them are DJ in drum and bass as well. Yeah, I can name them as DJ School and DJ The Unknown. Yeah, The Unknown, he was performed in Hanoi, in Birdcage, for once or twice, I don't know, but I've been there and I listened to him, and the way he way he does the transition about like drum and bass, but like with a lot of subgenres, and he changed it like smoothly, and I just love it. So yeah, there are quite some really good DJ, Vietnamese DJ, that love drum and bass. In Hanoi, I don't know that much about like Vietnamese DJ in Hanoi that doing drum and bass, but like I do know that there are some group of Vietnamese that really love drum and bass.
Yeah. Have you been seeing much success with regards to like commercial projects and getting commissioned by brands and businesses to do things in Vietnam?
I have performed for a short-term contract of Heineken Vietnam twice, The first time is 2 shows in Saigon, and the second time is just like few months ago, and I did 18 shows in 2 months for Heineken Vietnam. Yeah, all in the middle of Vietnam. Yeah, it's like every province.
Heineken takes its sort of dance music pretty seriously and parties pretty seriously here, right?
When they ask me to do it, like they find someone to do live beatbox looping, and they want me to do covers. But I said no. I will do my music, and I'm not gonna do any covers. And after that, they kind of okay with it. And I think in that 18 shows, I am the only one that do my own thing.
Really?
Yeah, but like I'm consistently want to do that, and I even told them that. And if they don't like me to do my own thing, they can like pass me, like they can find someone else.
Yeah.
But like they just keep me doing it, and I just do it, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well done for standing your ground.
Yeah.
And obviously they're open-minded enough to allow that, and they liked you. It's just maybe like their first instinct is to go with what the audience definitely likes, which is covers.
Yeah. And it's funny that they even told me about like, okay, so the venue today, there will be a lot of old people, so please do something like gently. But I know Vietnamese old people, they're rapping hard. They just there and grab a beer and look old, but they are the most like energetic people. And that's why whenever I come to the venue and they said that they are a little bit too, I'll just do something gently. That is my most energy show ever.
Really?
Yeah, and they just like dancing. Even like Vietnamese, I've never seen like Vietnamese 60 years old and just hanging out with their friends on the table, and they start dancing on my music. It's like, wow, that Vietnamese guy, old Vietnamese guy is dancing on my beatboxing. It's like
brilliant.
Yeah, and that is like the way to express yourself. Also, what are you doing to people, especially for Vietnamese music, because the brand sometimes they do not know what exactly are you doing, and they think the thing that you do is just fit for the young generation, but to me it's not. But yeah, that's pretty fun experiment, and I love them. I just say like in Vietnamese, like everything is over my mouth, and they just start cheering. Oh my God, that is crazy! Oh wow, I can imagine that. And then they start dancing, and after that, they just come to me and shake my hand, and they just, you are so talented. Yeah, and yeah, I just like working like 12 hours a day with my mouth, and yes, I can call me a talent.
Yeah, epic.
But like, yeah, I love it. It's like, don't underestimate old people
or Vietnamese consumers and audiences. You know, maybe they're okay with something new.
Yeah,
something growly.
Yeah, you just like have some stereotype to old people that they look old. They have like white hair. Maybe they just listen to bolero or some Vietnamese old traditional music. That no, they are ripped so hard, and I know it.
And actually, like Vietnamese, older and younger, really like I find are so open-minded. Actually, you know. Yes. So it's not surprising to me that they were getting down on the table to some drum and bass.
Yeah,
I'd love to have been there.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah,
it's like they just cheering with their beers, một hai ba zo, and then start dancing. It's like, this is so weird. The thing that I love the most when I perform is like to watch people dancing on my music, because when you beatbox, you can still see the audience, and you want to work the crowd as well. I'm still working on it, but like. I want to see them start dancing. They don't care. Just don't standing there and thinking about, what is he doing? What is that music? And is that even music? Should I dance? No, just dance.
Just let go, right?
Yeah, just let go.
Awesome. Keep fighting the good fight with regards to like only doing you, you know, and not like what other people want you to do.
Yeah, I
think that's how you cross the lines. Have you had anyone commission you to like produce a track on behalf of their brand or project?
I actually have some. There was a brand. They emailed me, and also they even called me about like doing a track for them, and they call themselves like a Vietnamese fried chicken brand. And I thought that Vietnam we have fried chicken brand. So and they not like specifically talk about what kind of exactly brand it is, and I'm just going to refuse. And then it's KFC.
That's a Kentucky fried chicken brand.
It's not Vietnamese fried chicken, and they told me that it's a Vietnamese fried chicken, and I'm not like believe it that much, so I just like deny it. But then it's Vietnamese KFC. Oh my god!
So these brands are certainly looking at the sort of electronic music that you're offering. Then
sometimes they just want something fresh. They don't somehow they don't care if you do it. You just do something fresh for them, and that's it. That is the critical thing of me. It's like when someone want me to do something for them, I want they know me first. It's like you don't know me and you just want me to do something for you. So how can I do it? And if I do it, I have to do it your way. Also, they gonna tell me what to do, and then everything is gonna be about them. It's not about me. Then I think that is, I have no respect for what I do. It's like they don't even care. So when I meet that kind of client, I'm just like straight denying. Yeah,
it's got to be a good fit.
Yeah, I don't care about it. Like, of course, if you give me like 1 billion, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do whatever you say.
No, but it's good to have boundaries as artists, I think.
Yeah, it's not about ego or something, but it's like about the thing that you have to fight for. You have to fight for yourself. It's the thing that I'm usually like remind myself, don't please people that much. Even my friend, there was a French beatbox looper, also a guitarist. He's really good. His name is Samili, and he even told me, like, because he made a bunch of cover songs to get the crowd, and then he's do his stuff later. That is brilliant. But like, everyone has their own opinion, and to me, I'm not like into cover music to do other artists' music. Although that is the cool way to learn, like to make content is fine, but like to create like cover and do it, and to me it's a little bit weird. So yeah, I just do my thing, and if they don't like it, they will have knowledge about it. It's fine. Yeah.
I usually do a little interlude music section to break up the podcast, but I thought maybe it'd be fun if you did the interlude music for us. Flow.D in the house. Everyone make some noise.
Wow.
Thanks, choir. Do me a favor, will you? Please explain to me Vinahouse. What the hell is Vinahouse?
Vietnamese house is now, I mean, that is not my world, but I'm pretty proud of Vietnamese house music, because to me, Vietnamese house music is like the drum and bass of the UK.
Right.
Yeah. So you go everywhere. You go to the party. You go to the club. You go to like even like to the park. There's someone with a speaker and turn on drum and bass. So in Vietnam, that's the same. Yeah, you can go to the supermarket or even like a local market. Everywhere there's Vinahouse, and that really make me proud because we love our own music. Yeah, just like the UK people love drum and bass, so we love our music. But like, that's not my work. But like, yeah, Vinahouse is in the mindset of Vietnamese people is it spread a really good vibe, and I like it. I really like it, and I want to bring my own music to Vietnamese people like that. It's like you go somewhere, just go anywhere and listen, and there is Flow.D music. It's like, wow, that is, I would cry for real. But yeah, Vinahouse, to me, the structure is not that hard, but it's kind of ear candy. It's like kind of music to is easy to hear, easy to listen to for Vietnamese.
I was going to say, not at 7 a.m. when you're trying to sleep and
Yes.
there's a wedding or something going on.
Yes.
But what makes it distinctive? Because for me, it's like, I'm not going to try and beatbox it, but there's something about it. I hear it and I'm like, Vinahouse. What is that? What does it, if you could bottle up Vinahouse, what would be in that bottle that makes it so distinctively Vietnamese?
What makes me and some group of Vietnamese people that being a part of the whole general Vietnamese people is I usually listen to sound and the beat and the melody. The Vietnamese people in general, they love listening to lyrics. And the Vinahouse remix is really, really good about that. It's like, no matter what kind of pop ballad song or sad song or fun song or cool song or any type of song, they can remix the Vinahouse. That is the beautiful thing. And the structure is not hard. It's really easy to hear because the melody is also the chord progression is just like basic 4 chords or 4 notes, and that's it, just over and over again. And they have the drop, and the drop has the Vietnamese vocal there. It's like, it's really pleasing. And also the context of the lyrics is really about love, and that is everything about Vietnamese people that they like. And those combination give a perfect thing for us to hear and to listen to.
And in the nightclubs, will people dance to it? Is it more like they would stand, have table service, talk, and kind of it will be on in the background, or are they actually like going ham on the dance floor? Or there isn't really a dance floor in a traditional Vietnamese club, right?
Oh, so this is another like traditional and really modern thing. There is a thing, it's really unique about Vinahouse is they have their own dance. Like in Vietnamese we say "mua quạt." It's like waving their hand like this with the Vinahouse, and it just like it waving the hand with the music, and that kind of waving is really fit with the sound of Vinahouse.
Right.
Yeah, and I think that's brilliant. For example, with for you too easy to imagine is that with the drum and bass of the UK, you guys usually have the gun point like this, and you're just like this vibing, and we have the same thing with Vinahouse. We are just hand waving with Vinahouse, and it's perfectly fit.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I love that so much. And also we have some unique dance as well. It's like, yeah, my friend can do that, but I don't know how to do it.
So they do dance for sure. And also I've noticed that Vietnamese audiences, when listening to Vinahouse, kind of shout as well on the fourth beat. Like, so, I mean, maybe you could just do a beat for me and I'll do the shout.
Okay.
Hey! Hey!
Yeah, that is really cool. Yes. Oh my God, you mentioned like a lot of Vinahouse thing more than me.
I can't believe we just did that.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yes. It's like that is the work of MC Hype.
Right.
I think every Vinahouse DJ, when they play, there's always a Vinahouse MC, and I like it because the MC like lift up the mood of the audience, because when they go to the club and Vietnamese people usually like shy and they just standing at the table, they want to do something crazy, but like in another points they don't want to do it because they are shy. They're just vibing. But like with the MC, they start hype them up. It's like they have like the whole formula of calling response. It's like where are you and where are you? I am here and I am here. It's just like, yeah, in Vietnamese it's like em ở đâu là em ở đâu. It's like, where are you and where are you? Like, em ở đây là em ở đây. Right. It's like yeah, it's just like that. And everybody say hey, and everybody just to say hey.
So there's loads of like sort of catchphrase, you call them response stuff. Is there actually like lyrics? Do they flow on this on Vinahouse? Or?
Sometimes yes.
Yeah.
There's a poem, Vietnamese poetry. The ocean wave start from the wind. So where is the wind start from? It's like the calling response is like, yeah, it's when the beat is on, it's like the first sentence is the MC Hype is like sóng bắt đầu từ gió. It's like sóng bắt đầu từ gió. Everybody gió bắt đầu từ đâu. It's like kind of right. Calling response.
But like using like poetry from
poetry, yeah, and then they just start adding in, and even there's a MC. He make it really famous. I think his name is MC Hank, and he did something like 1 + 1 is what, and everyone 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 1 is what, and 2 + 1 is 3. It's like, yeah,
right,
yeah, and yeah, it's just like that. It's just keep going. It's like calling, responding, and sometimes they just make some tricky question, but at the same time, everybody can answer it, like quickly respond to that kind of thing.
Well, that's fun, isn't it?
It's really fun. Vinahouse is really fun. It's about like the whole mindset thing. It's not just about like music.
Yeah. And it does remind me of drum and bass MCs back in the day. They would have lines that the whole crowd knew.
Yeah.
So they would say their part and then the crowd would say the rest. But that was because the crowd like knew their lyrics because they'd seen them and heard them so many times. Not necessarily like what you're saying, which is like answering simple questions or, you know, falling back on poetry.
Yeah.
Like famous poetry.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That is Vietnamese too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do people stay out all night and rave?
I think so, yeah, because I personally don't go to bars and club that much. If I performing so I go a lot, but if I go to vibing it, so not that much. But maybe it's because there's not that much drum and bass event. But if they have, I think I go every day. But yeah, Vietnamese people play hard. They play really hard, especially the business, in the business industry, also the office, 9 to 5 workers. They work really hard from 9 to 5, and then in the weekend they just go, and they are the most like energetic people in the crowd. I always imagine that they have some deadline from their boss, and then they start to like, they don't want to do it, and tomorrow is deadline, but like, yeah, F it, today I'm gonna rave.
Yeah,
just like that. And they release the most like energy, the most high energy ever, in the party, like drinking, dancing and screaming, like shouting and everything, just to get them to feel better. But that is entertainment, and that's really good for your mental health sometimes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are they staying out till like 6, 7 in the morning?
Maybe maximum 4 a.m. I think so. Yeah, and then they start to leaving the club, and they start to go to some restaurant and eat, and then go home. Yeah.
What are they going to eat in the UK? I guess you're eating like a dirty kebab or a McDonald's. Here it's probably like pho, right? Or
like me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There are lots of Vietnamese food that open at 3 a.m.
Yeah. What would you eat at 3 a.m. in the morning?
Probably like me.
Yeah.
I actually did it like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And like we call that bánh mì dân tổ. Bánh mì dân tổ is like that is a place near the old quarter. Also really near the bars and clubs. Like they open until like 5 to 7 a.m. It's like just for the people that leave the club to go there. And why they call dân tổ, it's like in my opinion, I don't know, but like I think they're gonna eat bánh mì and watch some young generation of Vietnam start to around it.
Like the Che Chow.
Yeah, the Che Chow, yeah. So that is why they call it, or the Che Chow just come there after the idea.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Vietnamese can think about anything.
So it seems to me that a load of good beatboxers in Vietnam. Is that fair to say? Handful.
Yeah, handful, yes.
And you were in a Asia championship a few years back, got to the semi-final.
Yeah.
Another Vietnamese guy won it.
Yes.
When did it all start, do you think, beatboxing in Vietnam?
I think probably around 2008 or 2009. There is a Vietnamese guy called beatboxer Minh Kiên, and he just bring the new thing to Vietnam, and that is beatboxing. And that is, to me, that is the most insane thing ever that happened to Vietnam, actually. And during that time, there on the world is so much thing that happened with beatboxing already. But like 2009, that we know about beatboxing, it's a pretty good start. It's really early to me, yeah. And until now, we have like lots of Vietnamese beatboxers that's really good, but like they are keeping it, somehow they're keeping it like entertaining as a hobby for themselves. It's like they beatboxing for fun, not for competition or on beatbox evolving in the scene or to be popular or something. But like, yeah.
And you're part of a group with Tuan SS.
Yeah.
That Looper Natural.
Yes.
And another group as well.
Yeah, for now is Tuan is not here, so I formed up with beatboxer Danny. He's also in Hanoi. He's actually really close to my place, and we go ourselves Noise Cycle, and we're gonna perform in Hội An together. Yeah.
Right. What other events have you got coming up? Just an Outlook, is that right?
Yeah. I've just done the Arnold Festival. I think that is the second edition. To me, it's really good because the guy invited me. His name is Kiwi. He's a UK drum and bass DJ, and whenever he invites me, I always ready for doing my drum and bass. Yeah, Arnold is very fun, and also back in the day, before the COVID pandemic, I have been invited a lot to meet personally, and also Supernatural. We went to like Treehouse Festival, and we went to Korea as well for like exchanging culture. That is very good. But like back in the day, I have so much opportunity, but lack of experience, and also the technique that I'm not really proud of myself. But for now, I think I'm 90% ready to take any chance to do any opportunity to spread out my music, also my my words. Yeah.
Great. I'm looking forward to your new music video.
Yeah. It's work in progress.
Yeah. Who would you say are your favorite Vietnamese producers or music artists, and perhaps some artists that our global audiences should be looking out for, other than yourself, of course?
Maybe I will separate it in different genre. For example, in hip hop, Vietnamese hip hop scene, I would highly recommend Hazard Click, a group in Saigon, and there's a Spanish guy. His name's Spain. Like I don't know where's he originally from, but like yeah, he teamed up with the Vietnamese rapper, and they made some really like famous old school vibe hip hop. That's my favorite like teen hip hop.
Is that with Blacker and Cam?
Oh yes, they are insane. Their vocals to me is sexy.
Hazard Click, if you're listening, I'd love you to come on the podcast. You don't know Vietnam. Just trying to manifest that.
Yes, let's do some drum and bass.
What else could we ask them?
I think you know about Flow.D.
Who's Flow.D? Yeah.
Oh, Flow.D is a really, really insane with punchline Vietnamese rapper. Recently, he's really, at first I think he started with his tooting dance or something like that, and he's actually a dancer, and then he started to get into rap music, and then his flow and also his word choice is really brilliant. And for now, he's really, really famous. Yeah, and besides that, we have like Hazard Click, Flow.D. There's a guy named Grant Evans. That guy to me is like, how to say, he used the sound selection like from like sounds very like worldwide with the sound to make. I think he makes his own beats as well. He producing it, and the way he combined the really Western beats with Vietnamese vocal and Vietnamese words is brilliant. It's really like solid, and to me it's really pleasing the eye, pleasing the ears. I mean, oh no, I would take back. It's pleasing the eye as well because his music video is awesome.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah. And Evans and Mi Anh as well. She's Mi Ling's daughter, and I can tell she's a brilliant girl. Really, really brilliant artist.
And I think, you know, as Vietnamese electronic music production gets better and better and on par with, you know, global producers, what do you think it is that's going to stand it out from every other sort of genre or every other sort of dance music. What do you think the Vietnamese can do to like really differentiate with their electronic music, apart from talk about love in the lyrics?
Okay,
That's a difficult question.
I can answer it in my perspective. We can actually do something like traditional, Vietnamese traditional music melody. You can chop it up or do something or anything with the Vietnamese traditional instrument. Also, the scale of the Oriental scale that make Vietnamese stand out. We can bring that into the EDM music. This is, to me, I think this is not a new thing to do. I need to kind of get it into the EDM music, but also make it catchy. It's really, to me, it's really hard because I'm not studying Vietnamese music yet, because that is really hard. But I have some like inspiration from a guy. His name is Mo Hồng Quang. He made like lots and lots of albums about Vietnamese traditional music, Vietnamese traditional instrument, but he evolved it, like not just go back and forth the same thing with traditional music, but like he gets some idea from another Western music and he just like do a bunch of combination with a different like rhythm and to make it stand out. So I think it's possible for Vietnamese producer to make it stand out, is to form a combination, any type of EDM music with traditional instrument.
And really evolve the way that the instrument's being used and move it on.
Yeah. But like also you have to make it catchy. It's really hard, but it's possible. Yeah.
Do you see anyone doing that yet or not?
I think there are some, because I know a DJ, his name is Grant. I think he's the owner of Hanoi Community Radio. Yeah. And he just have some track that I really love. It's traditional Vietnamese music, but like he mix it with drum and bass. I mean, he just changed the bass note, the bass line. It's really like Western. But on top of that is Vietnamese music. They are singing. The Vietnamese voice, the Vietnamese vocal, the Vietnamese, everything is Vietnamese, but like on drum and bass. And to me, it's brilliant. It's awesome. And it's also pleasing the ear as well. Yeah, I think it's really possible to do it.
I tend to end these episodes with the question, what are you most excited about for Vietnam's future?
Vietnam music scene is a very promising scene to me, because for now, we are still really in our comfort zone, as I said before. But like the new generation, they start to learn everything really quick, and they can understand what is happening in the Vietnam music scene, and they even like listen to global music a lot, but also bringing the new thing into the Vietnam music scene. They're willing to learn it, to study, to practice, or do anything, but with the Vietnamese vibe. And I love that a lot. And sooner or later, and I think it's really soon, the Vietnamese music scene is going to be really, really, really good with different things. It's not just about one thing all over again anymore, but like there will be like more perspective into different topic, and we can express that for people to understand, and people will understand, because we, with this new generation, we will have like, gain new knowledge about everything, and it's going to be really fast. And that's why now I need to keep up with the new generation as well, because they give me like inspiration and a new way to come up with the new idea. back in the day, it's like everyone is like, okay, I have an idea and I just save it. But now they have an idea, they execute it right away. And that's what I want to. And I'm willing to learn from them, the new generation. And they are bringing a new vibe, and even they are producing themselves, even though they are not like popular or something, but they can do it. They can be able to produce for themselves. They just go to YouTube and learn everything and make a really dope and crazy beats and rap on it, do some vocal on it. They're just insane. Yeah, that is really promising about Vietnamese music scene. And I can't wait to be a part of it as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, me too. I can't wait to see that and your role in it. So
yeah,
keep going.
I will.
I really appreciate you coming on today. Thanks for taking the time, even though you're really busy.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
And I reckon I'll see you perform this weekend.
Oh, yes. I'll see you there.
Thanks so much, Khoa.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Take care, bro. You've been listening to You Don't Know Vietnam. I'm Ian Painton from We Create Content. I'd like to thank DJ Jase from the Beats Saigon for the soundtrack, and to you for making it all the way to the end.